Be me, 27, average-looking guy with decent job. Been single for almost a year. Finally convinced myself to try Tinder. Swipe through endless profiles. Match with this cute girl, let's call her Ashley. Solid 8'10", brown hair, nice smile, seems normal. Chat for a few days, she's funny and smart. Ask her to meet for coffee. She agrees but seems weirdly enthusiastic. Yes, perfect timing. How about Saturday? That feel when someone actually wants to meet up. Show up at coffee shop 10 minutes early. Nervous but excited for first Tinder date. She arrives 5 minutes late, looks better than photos. My face when luck might be changing. Order drinks, start with small talk. Everything going surprisingly well. She seems oddly interested in my job, family background, asking specific questions about my hobbies, life goals. That feel when someone actually wants to know about me. Conversation flowing naturally for about 20 minutes. Then she glances at her watch, looks nervous. So I have something to ask you. My face when here comes the catch. It's kind of a big favor and totally okay if you say no. Continues before I can respond. My cousin's wedding is across the street in an hour. Explains her entire family will be there. Grandmother constantly asking when she'll find nice man. Apparently told them months ago she was engaged. To get them off her back. That feel when realizing I'm being recruited for a role. They've been asking why they haven't met my fiancé. Told them he's always busy with work. Today I ran out of excuses. My face when processing this absolute plot twist. She offers to pay me $200 to attend for 2 hours. Just pretend we're engaged, meet family, then leave. Sits there waiting for my response. Part of me says run for the hills. Other part intrigued by a bizarre situation. That feel when life presents weird opportunity, ask what this would entail exactly. Just basic fiancé stuff. How we met, what you do, future plans. They're not suspicious, just want to meet you. My face when considering pros and cons. Pros. Interesting story, cute girl, $200. Cons. Lying to elderly people, potential disaster. Decide what the heck, life is short. I'll do it, but we need a backstory. Her face lights up with relief. Spend next 30 minutes creating elaborate relationship history. Memorizing how we met, first date, proposal story. That feel when preparing for improv performance. She gives quick briefing on key family members. Grandmother who needs to be impressed most. Sister who will be suspicious. Drunk uncle to avoid. My face when taking mental notes like Mission Impossible. Time arrives, walk across street to hotel, wedding reception, in full swing. She grabs my hand, squeezes nervously, whispers thank you as we enter. That feel when suddenly thrust into stranger's family event, immediately surrounded by curious relatives. This is him. Finally, the mysterious fiancé. Grandmother inspecting me like prize horse. My face when being sized up by tiny elderly woman. Performs surprisingly well under pressure. Charming, attentive, dropping rehearsed details, holding Ashley's hand, playing perfect couple. Yes, propose at sunset on beach. Planning small wedding next spring. That feel when living alternate reality. Grandmother gradually warming up. Sister still giving suspicious looks. Ashley's parents seem genuinely relieved. Dodge questions about specific wedding plans. We're still figuring out details. My face when actually enjoying elaborate charade. 2 hours fly by faster than expected. Ashley signals time to leave. Make excuses about early meeting tomorrow. Round of hugs, promises to visit soon. Grandmother pulls me aside at door. She's special, don't hurt her. Sudden guilt for elaborate deception. That feel when lying to sweet old lady. Escape successfully. Walk back to parking lot. Both burst out laughing once alone. I can't believe we pulled that off. Ashley thanks me profusely. My face when realizing had more fun than expected. She insists on paying me as promised. Refuse money. Suggest real dinner instead. We're already engaged. Might as well date once. She laughs, agrees to proper date. That feel when Tinder disaster turns unexpected direction. Start actually dating for real. Connections surprisingly genuine. Joke about our unusual first date. 6 months later, meeting her family again. Grandmother pulls me aside. You know, I could tell you weren't really engaged that day. My face when cover blown all along. But I like how you look at her now. 1 year later, propose for real. Use same fake story we created as our cover. Sometimes most bizarre beginnings lead to most unexpected happiness. That feel when fake fiancé becomes real one.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Be me, 25, working at marketing firm for 2 years. Finally got promoted to junior manager last month. Dating this amazing girl, let's call her Jessica, for 6 months. Absolutely smitten, think she might be the one. That feel when finally have career and love life on track. Boss is this intimidating woman, let's call her Mrs. Peterson. Late 40s, always professional, rarely smiles, known for being strict but fair. Everyone in office slightly afraid of her. My face when even senior managers tremble in her presence. Typical Thursday at work, busy with client presentations. Jessica texts asking about dinner plans. Tell her I'll pick up ingredients for cooking together. She sends flirty message about dessert after. That feel when workday suddenly more interesting. Decide to reply with something romantic and spicy. Craft perfect message with just enough suggestion. Can't wait to see you tonight. Beautiful. Got something special planned that will make you forget about everything else. Prepare for the best night of the week. Add heart emoji for good measure. Quickly hit send while boss walks by desk. Go back to spreadsheet, feeling accomplished. Phone buzzes immediately. My face when seeing notification preview. Message sent to Mrs. Peterson, boss. World stops spinning. Blood turns to ice in veins. That feel when life flashes before eyes. Desperately check conversation. Confirmed worst nightmare. Accidentally selected boss contact above Jessica. Romantic text delivered to professional nightmare scenario. My face when contemplating jumping out window. 3 dots appear showing she's typing. Longest 10 seconds of entire life. Message arrives. I think this was meant for someone else. Period at end feels like execution order. Type frantic apology, hands shaking uncontrollably. Mrs. Peterson, I am so incredibly sorry. That was absolutely meant for my girlfriend. Please forgive the inappropriate message. This is extremely embarrassing. Send, then immediately regret wording. That feel when digging hole deeper, no response for several minutes. Consider packing desk, updating resume, maybe changing name and moving to another country. Phone buzzes again. My face when afraid to look. Finally check message. Please see me in my office. 5 words that signal professional death. Shakily get up from the desk. Coworker notices pale face. You okay? Look like you've seen a ghost. Can't even explain situation. That feel when walking last mile to execution. Knock on office door like condemned man. Hear firm, come in. Enter office of doom, closed door. Mrs. Peterson sitting at desk, face unreadable. My face when preparing for termination. Stand awkwardly, waiting for inevitable. Sit down, take seat, avoiding eye contact. Silence for what feels like eternity. Finally, she speaks. I assume you've learned a valuable lesson about double-checking recipients. Nod vigorously, staring at the floor. That feel when wishing for spontaneous combustion. This stays between us. It never happened. Look up in shock, see slight twitch at corner of the mouth. Almost imperceptible hint of amusement. Yes, ma'am, absolutely, thank you. Start to rise, thinking miracle escape achieved. And regarding that project you're presenting tomorrow, a freeze mid-stand, it better be the best work of the week. My face when realizing she made joke using my text. Awkwardly laugh, unsure if permitted. She gestures toward door, dismissal clear, escape office, return to desk on wobbly legs. That feel when narrowly avoiding career suicide. Coworkers ask what happened. Just going over presentation details. Immediately create contact groups and phone. Rename Jessica's contact to girlfriend, not boss. My face when implementing disaster prevention measures. Tell Jessica about mishap that evening. She laughs uncontrollably for 10 straight minutes. I wish I could have seen your face. That feel when even girlfriend, enjoying my misery. Next day at work, present project flawlessly. Mrs. Peterson gives approving nod. As leaving meeting, she walks past, whispers, best work of the week indeed. My face when boss now has inside joke with me. Somehow survived most mortifying professional moment. Relationship with boss actually improved. Jessica finds whole situation hilarious. Still triple check every text recipient. That feel when one mistake almost ruined everything, but somehow made everything slightly better, except for blood pressure and remaining hair. My face when life lessons come from most unexpected places.